dreaming about casting out. I don't remember the whole dream, but it was like I thought I was going through the things of it, and it was time, and it was time to cast out demons and cast out. I was having a dream, and I was actively doing something in a dream. I don't know if it was like casting out or I don't really remember. I do remember that the dream was sunny, like it was like gold sunny, like golden, or just, I don't know, just really. And I remember that I knew kind of in the dream that I was only getting half of it, like the beginning, half of it, and that I would get the rest later, like the second half. There's 2 parts. And then my daughter woke me up and was like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, I don't know, I was trying to get back to the dream, but I couldn't remember. Like I was remembering, I was trying to go back to sleep to get back into it, but it was like, no, like it was the first half, so I'll get the second half. And she was asking, "What's wrong? Like, what is it?" And I was like, hold on. And then I said, I don't know, like, I heard G, and then I said, I don't know, like, MICAH. And as I was saying MICAH, it like highlighted like the first half of Mike, like MICAH, like 2 syllables. MICAH has 2 syllables, so it highlighted like the first syllable, like MICAH. Like you're getting the beginning, I'll tell you the end later or something. And it highlighted like that same kind of like, it felt like that gold color, like Mike, the first half, that first syllable. And then I was like, I don't know. So she looked at MICAH on the phone, and she read the definitions, and did not know this, but MICAH is actually split into 2 parts. The book of MICAH split into 2 prophecies from MICAH. Something like, not a rainbow, but like an arch stretching from one left side going to the right, and it started thin and would reach forward, like arching over and getting wider. I can't remember what it was doing, and then it was like Israel something, and then I remember that I woke up in my dream on the 3rd watch, and I woke up around 3 in the morning, so it was like 8 in the morning in Israel, right? I think I'm gonna have to check that. Let me think. And then I was singing in my head. I've been singing this song all night, like holy. I was singing all the angels cry, holy. All creation cries, holy. You are lifted high, holy, holy forever. And one part of it, instead of saying holy, I was saying Ami, like AMI, Ami. I don't know.
It's actually, it was actually like 10 a.m. in Israel at that time. So it was 4:55 a.m. my time and 10 a.m. their time.
I have no clue what the same thing is saying, but I like put this in like in my, like I don't know, I'm sleeping. I said, my brother Otis.
If you can't hear it, I was sleeping at 5:24 a.m. and I was waking up saying my brother Otis, and then I get 631 Strongs.
I keep just seeing like, I feel like I'm just seeing like pictures like part of the Bible, like first half, just like it's the first part, and I keep seeing, um, I don't know, like I can't remember the picture now. Just the first half, and it keeps it just reiterating, like, and I'm thinking, holy, 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 and it keeps reminding me of Micah, first half, and I see like pictures, and there's fire of something. There's fire. It's not like offering fire. It's like offerings, maybe offerings, like at temples and they're on fire or something. Or, but I don't know. It's not. It's like offerings, like on there. It's fire for something. First, I keep showing first, like first half fire, judges, judgment, fire, burnt offerings, and then fire, judges, first half judgment, and there's pictures of fire and the judgment, first half. He keeps showing me like burnt fire, burnt offerings, first half, burnt offerings, Orthodox Jew, or something. I don't know. He reminded me of the scripture I was given tonight. My daughter and I were reading it. Matthew 10:32, I think, about living by the law, I believe. Burnt offerings, fire, suffer the little children to come unto me. Burnt offerings, Orthodox, first half. Sacrificial, burnt offerings, Amos, like just burning, constant.
All of these you just heard were visions and dreams, ranging from the time of let me look again. I'm sorry, 4:24 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to 7:05 a.m. The Book of Micah is the sixth and 12th minor prophets in the Hebrew Bible. Ostensibly, it records the sayings of Micah, whose name is MICAH, meaning who is like Yahweh, an 8th century BCE prophet from the village of Morseth in Judah. The book has three major divisions: chapters 1 and 2, 3 through 5, and 6 through 7, each introduced by the word "here," with a pattern of alternating announcements of doom and expressions of hope within each division. Micah reproaches unjust leaders, defends the rights of the poor against the rich and powerful, while looking forward to a world at peace centered on Zion under the leadership of a new Davidic monarch. While the book is relatively short, it includes lament, theophany, hymnic prayer of petition and confidence, and the covenant lawsuit, a distinct genre in which Yahweh sues Israel for breach of contract of Mosaic covenant. What is the main point of the book of Micah? Micah announces God's judgment against Israel. Israel has exploited the poor and twisted the laws of the Torah, and God's justice means that he will deal with them severely. But Micah's prophecies are not without hope. The God of Israel is also faithful and full of mercy. What are the three messages of Micah? An announcement of judgment, a contrast of kingdom, a case against sin, and a promise of restoration. I was told to split Micah in two, like the two syllables of the name Micah, two syllables. So split it in two, the first being the first half. There are 7 chapters in Micah, 7 years tribulation, 7 years. The half of it is three and a half and three and a half. Three and a half, the first being 144,000 and two witnesses. The second half being the great tribulation, the false prophet, the Antichrist. The book of Micah, chapter 1. The word of the Lord that came to Micah the Mereshite in the days of Jotham, Ahaz, and Hezekiah, kings of Judah, which he saw concerning Samaria and Jerusalem. Hear, all ye people, hearken, O earth, and all that therein is, and that let the Lord God be witness against you, the Lord from his holy temple. For behold, the Lord cometh forth out of his place, and will come down and tread upon the high places of the earth. And the mountains shall be molten under him, and the valleys shall be cleft as wax before the fire, and as the waters that are poured down a steep place. For the transgression of Jacob is all this, and for the sins of the house of Israel. What is the transgression of Jacob? Is it not Samaria? And what are the high places of Judah? Are they not Jerusalem? Therefore, I will make Samaria as a heap of the field, and as plantings of a vineyard. And I will pour down the stones thereof into the valley, and I will discover the foundations thereof. And all the graven images thereof shall be beaten to pieces, and all the hires thereof shall be burned with the fire. And all the idols thereof will I lay desolate, for she gathered it of the hire of a harlot, and they shall return to the hire of a harlot. Therefore I will wail and howl. I will go stripped and naked. I will make a wailing like the dragons, and mournings as the owls. For her wound is incurable, for it came come unto Judah. He is come unto the gate of my people, even to Jerusalem. Declare ye it not at Gath. Weep ye not at all in the house of Ephraim. Roll thyself in the dust. Pass ye away, thou inhabitant of Sapphire, having thy shame naked. The inhabitant of Zaanan came not forth in the morning of Bethazel. He shall receive of you his standing. For the inhabitant of Marath waited carefully for good, but evil came down from the Lord unto the gate of Jerusalem. O thou inhabitant of Lachish, bind the chariot to the swift beast. She is the beginning of the sin to the daughter of Zion, for the transgressions of Israel were found in thee. Therefore shalt thou give presents to Moreseth Gath. The houses of Akzib shall be a lie to the kings of Israel. Yet will I bring an heir unto thee, O inhabitant of Mareshah. He shall come unto Adullam, the glory of Israel. Make thee bald, and poll thee for thy delicate children. Enlarge thy baldness as the eagle, for they are gone into captivity from thee. Woe to them that despise iniquity, and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it, because it is in the power of their hand. And they covet fields, and take them by violence, and houses, and take them away. So they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage. Therefore, thus saith the Lord, behold, against this family do I devise an evil, from which ye shall not remove your necks, neither shall ye go haughtily, for this time is evil. In that day shall one take up a parable against you, and lament with a doleful lamentation, and say, we be utterly spoiled. He hath changed the portion of my people. How hath he removed it from me? Turning away, he hath divided our fields. Therefore, thou shalt have none that shall cast a cord by lot in the congregation of the Lord. Prophesy ye not, say they to them that prophesy, they shall not prophesy to them, that they shall not take shame. O thou that art named the house of Jacob, is the spirit of the Lord straitened? Are these his doings? Do not my words do good to him that walketh uprightly? Even of late, my people is risen up as an enemy. Ye pull off the robe with the garment from them that pass by securely as men averse from war. The women of my people have ye cast out from their pleasant houses. From their children have ye taken away my glory forever. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you, even with a sore destruction. If a man walking in the spirit and falsehood do lie, saying, I will prophesy unto thee of wine and of strong drink, he shall even be the prophet of this people. I will surely assemble, O Jacob, all of thee. I will surely gather the remnant of Israel. I will put them together as the sheep of Zerah, as the flock in the midst of their fold. They shall make great noise by reason of the multitude of men. The breaker is come up before them. They have broken up and have passed through the gate and are gone out by it. And their king shall pass before them, and the Lord on the head of them. And I said, hear, I pray you, O heads of Jacob, and ye princes of the house of Israel. Is it not for you to know judgment? Who hate the good and love the evil, who pluck off their skin from off them, and their flesh from off their bones, who also eat the flesh of my people, and flay their skin from off them, and they break their bones, and chop them in pieces, as for the pot, and as flesh within the cauldron. Then shall they cry unto the Lord, but he will not hear them. He will even hide his face from them at that time, as they have behaved themselves ill in their doings. Thus saith the Lord concerning the prophets that make my people err, that bite with their teeth and cry peace, and he hath putteth not into their mouths. They even prepare war against him. Therefore, night shall be unto you, that ye shall not have a vision, and it shall be dark unto you, that ye shall not divine. And the sun shall go down over the prophets, and the day shall be dark over them. What does the Bible say about brother? John 4:20 through 21. Whoever claims to love God yet hates a brother or sister is a liar. For whoever does not love their brother and sister whom they have seen cannot love God, whom they have not seen. And he has given us this command: anyone who loves God must also love their brother and sister. Why is Othniel important in the Bible? Othniel, the first judge. After the war, Othniel became a hero in the eyes of the Israelites. Furthermore, he succeeded in reforming them and restoring their fellowship with God. He was selected as Israel's new leader. He is likewise denoted as the first and best judge. What are the qualities of Othniel? Othniel was a skilled military leader. He was willing to confront and engage with Israel's oppressors, such as the king of Aram, Naharaim, and the Canaanites. His bravery and fearlessness were essential in leading the Israelites into battle and securing their victory. How long did Othniel judge rule? 40 years. He is the only judge mentioned connected with the tribe of Judah. Under Othniel, peace lasted for 40 years. After these 40 years, Israel fell under the subjection of Eglon, a king of Moab, who defeated Israel with help from Ammon and Amalek. Judges 3:12 through 13. How was Othniel chosen? It was such an amazing experience, and there are a lot of lessons to unpack from the life of the judge Othniel. Othniel was the first judge of Israel. He was chosen by God to deliver the Israelites from their oppressors when they cried out to the Lord for deliverance. He was an answer to a prayer. And then I got some, I believe, obituaries that just came up for some reason from a Nicholas Otis and Mary Bird. Different dates. One was 1798 and 1876 to 1800 to 1868. And it came with, I thank God the Bible is our guide, Isaiah 8:19, 20, John 4:1 through 3. I do love the whole truth. I also got The Deception in the Church, Otis, and Transformations. The Deception Continues. George Otis does not believe in the core message of Christianity, which is the atoning death of Jesus Christ on the cross. Otis, name meaning in English. Otis is a Christian Greek baby unisex name. Its meaning is one who hears well. I also got from an Otis Reynolds that came up a Romans 15:14 through 21. Matthew 10:32. Whoever acknowledges me before others, I will also acknowledge before my Father in heaven. But whoever disowns me before others, I will disown before my Father in heaven. Do not suppose that I have come to bring peace to the earth. I did not come to bring peace, but a sword. Romans 2:12 through 16. For all who have sinned without the law will also perish without the law, and all who have sinned under the law will be judged by the law. For it is not the hearers of the law who are just before God, but the doers of the law will be justified. Being under the law is to rely on the works of the law. Paul says in Galatians 3:10, "For all who rely on the works of the law are under a curse. For it is written, Cursed be everyone who does not abide by all things written in the book of the law and do them." What does Jesus say about living under the law? Jesus does not say no part of the law will ever pass away. He says no part of it shall pass away until it is fulfilled. He says he came to do this very thing, to fulfill it. So, with his coming, the law has been fulfilled and has passed away. We now live under the law of Christ, not beneath the law of Moses.